Hello, and welcome to another episode of the Next Level Her podcast. I'm your girl, Pauline, and this is a space where real journeys, real growth, and real you come to life. This is also the space where we dive deep into personal and spiritual growth. So, today's episode, I am so excited about today's topic because I've been working on a project that's been so dear to me the past few, I would say 7 or 8 months. So I have been excited about this project and I get to share this. Finally, get to share this project with you guys today. Is extra special because we're talking about my book, the Wisdom Gifts book. I've had the honor to meet Kim Coles. Not sure if you guys know her by Kim Coles, but some people might know her affectionately as St. Clair from the Living Singles. So I had an opportunity to collaborate with her on a book, and it's the Wisdom Book. And the Wisdom Book is the powerful collaboration that celebrates the wisdom we've gained over time, right? Each chapter is written by a different author focusing on these key life principles, which is gratitude, intention, forgiveness, triumph, and self love. So, gifts, that's the acronym for those key points that I've just mentioned. These principles are your gateway to a life of balance, vitality, clarity, and peace. They will inspire you to embrace courage and cultivate abundance and awaken wisdom within. As you embody these truths, you'll unlock the health, wealth, and confidence needed to live a life of purpose and limitless possibilities. I am so excited about this book, and I'm so grateful for Kim Coles having this vision and inviting women to join her on this amazing journey. So I'm very grateful to be a part of this project. It is definitely one for the books. Okay, so this book is really all about embracing the lessons and celebrating the journey. And it's pretty much what I focus on my podcast, right? So to be able to take part of this book that really aligns really well with what I do anyway. It has definitely been a journey. The book contributes the chapter that I contributed in the book really focuses on my journey from my 9 to 5 to entrepreneurship. So it just goes through my entrepreneurial journey and the transition that I had to, the highs and lows just in the transition and me taking the ultimate step into entrepreneurship. If you ever have felt uncertain about your career path, maybe you've struggled to find the right opportunities, or you've wrestled with fear of taking a leap of faith to do something different, to do something you've been dreaming of, then keep listening because I'm going to talk a little bit about my chapter in the book and just my contribution to it. So, this episode is definitely for you because you might be able to relate to my story. But let's talk about the wisdom that comes from those struggles and how anyone can turn them into your greatest gift, right? So, like I said, the book is a collaboration of incredible thought leaders, each sharing personal stories and lessons that they've learned along their journeys. It will guide you to navigate life's ups and downs, right? Because we're talking about our own experiences. Although our experiences are different, you're still being guided some way, somehow, and ultimately to be gracious with yourself. My chapter focused on intention because literally, guys, from to be able to transition from 9 to 5 to corporate life to entrepreneurship, I definitely had to be intentional. So what I love about the Wisdom Gives book is that it's not just another motivational book, but it's real. It's you're going to hear from real women talking about real stories. It's raw. It's filled with reflections that will make you pause and think about your own journey. And I guess the three main themes that I want to I guess, put in your mind about the book is that one, it's embracing the lessons, right? Learning from the challenges, the setbacks, and even the moments when things didn't go as planned. Two, celebrating the journey. A lot of times we see the journey as one of regret, but there's no need to regret something that is shaping us, right? So we definitely want to celebrate the journey because it's important to understand that every step, every difficult ones, everything we do is shaping us. So whether you may feel like the journey was whether a positive or a difficult one, it is shaping us into who we are becoming. And who we're becoming is very important. It's also living the legacy, using what we've learned to impact others and leave something meaningful behind. A lot of times, the experiences we go through, yes, we go through those experiences, but they're not always for us. Sometimes we go through those experiences so we can turn around and help support someone else along their journey that might be going through the same thing. So, my chapter overall focuses on my transition from college to the corporate 9 to 5, from the corporate 9 to 5 to entrepreneurship. So I talk about the just my journey through it all, the struggle of finding a job, the struggle of being in the career place, and then ultimately taking the leap into entrepreneurship. So if listen, this story can relate to a lot of people will find this very relatable because I think we all go through those challenges of setback, difficulties, disappointment, triumph, and then success, and then disappointment again. So we all go through that. So definitely a relatable chapter. So I cannot wait for you guys to really get the book and dive deep into it. Overall, for my chapter, you will basically get to see me through the highs and the lows. You will see how I navigate my disappointments, my perspective. You will see how I do all of that. And then I will also leave you with tips on how to know when it's the right time. Because people ask me all the time, how did you know? How did you know it was time for you to leave corporate? How did you know you were meant to be an entrepreneur? How did you know that was the route for you? And the thing is, you don't always know. A lot of it is just taking chances and saying yes and taking risk. But all of those, the yeses, the risk, the chances, all of it is definitely worth it every step of the way. But I talked about how I had to really build my faith to leave the 9 to 5 and start my own business. Because you guys, it takes courage and faith when you're transitioning to the unknown. A lot of people, can let the unknown keep them stagnant, but you're going to have to find that courage, build that faith to be able to do the things that you know that's going to benefit you in the long run. It may not always feel pleasant, but may not feel pleasant in a moment, but it's definitely worthwhile at the end. So, if you are looking for a great read, if you are looking for encouragement, if you are looking to hear from real women who have navigated different things, definitely grab the Wisdom Gifts book too. One of the things I like to leave you with the Wisdom Gifts is that with the Wisdom Gifts, it helps you to focus that your life is an abundant treasure of knowledge and experiences and insight waiting to be shared, right? So, the challenges you face, the lessons you've learned are invaluable gifts that can guide and inspire others on their journeys. Like I said, sometimes your story isn't just for you, it's for someone else. So, the Gifts book is it encourage you to view your experience through a new lens. Definitely through a new lens. Because when your perspective is going to shape how you see life, how you go through life. And the Wisdom Gifts book is definitely going to help you with that. Okay. So I am excited for you to grab yourself a copy and maybe grab two so you can give help, encourage, and inspire someone else, a friend or family member. Definitely. But I'm really excited for this opportunity, and I hope to share in this that you can share the journey with me by purchasing your own copy of the book. So, you guys can connect with me on social media, Instagram, YouTube, or on this platform where you can connect with me on the Next Level Her podcast, Instagram, YouTube. Definitely, the links will be in my bio on those outlets, but I also put the link in the description note. But you can go to www.wisdomgiftswithpauline.com, wisdomgiftswithpauline.com, or you can go to Entoi, ENTOI beauty.com for your copy. So I'm on different platforms, so you can get your copy on any of those platforms too, because the links will be linked below. So thank you guys so much for listening. I am grateful for you. I really do hope you get yourself a copy. If you have any questions, you guys know how to reach out to me. Hope the Wisdom Gifts book will be an inspiration for you, will be a gift to your soul. So definitely go grab you a copy. Okay. Well, that's all I have for you today. Follow me on wherever you're listening so you do not miss an episode. Make sure you're subscribing so you can stay in touch. Okay? So thank you so much for tuning in to this episode on the Next Level Her podcast. If any of this resonate with you, I'd love to hear from you. Connect with me on social media, leave me a review, and I'll appreciate it so much. So until next time, keep growing, keep glowing, and keep becoming her. Talk soon.